Hey guys, this is Danny92597. I just ordered a quadcopter yesterday, Lotus T380, and for online. So I should be getting it maybe tomorrow or Monday. So this is thought of doing a gimbal for my GoPro so I could mount it on the quadcopter. And this is all pretty much RC truck parts and just really pretty much common sense, I guess. But so uh, weighs pretty much zero, like has no weight to it. This is pretty much all it consisted of was an axial part of the transmission. And this is where the drivetrain attaches. That's pretty much how I mounted it, was the drivetrain right there, parts. So yeah, and what I did was cut the drivetrain. I'll tell you the exact measurement. I got a ruler right here. That is the shaft right there is 4.5 centimeters, which is for Americans 1.75 inches. So what else is in the build was just the axle part of the drivetrain itself, and then what I did was just I have a bunch of servos laying around at home in my toolbox, so I just took a back plate, the bottom plate of a Spectrum servo that doesn't work, so just drilled a hole in the middle and put a screw through there, which is not too big if I could find it. Oh, here it is. So it's pretty much just one of these bad boys. Just that. And so what I did was just cut the drive shaft from about 4.5 centimeters to 1.5 centimeters to 2 centimeters, which gives it so it doesn't sag too low to the ground. So when I'm maybe cruising by the grass real low, so it doesn't drag. So but that's pretty much it. What I did with the GoPro mount is there's that sticky side, those stickies. Well, I do not know what I'm doing. Alright, so what I did was just just attach that 3M adhesive to the drivetrain part, and I mean it holds up good, and there's a good pull. So and what else I did was I took some memory foam and just stuffed it in there so it's not too loose, and doing that, what I did there was just stuffed it in those little spaces that you see right there, and all I did was just took a pair of pliers and just jammed it in there. Just took a piece about that big, and that's my fingernail comparison. So that's here. Fingernail is a bad comparison. How about here? I got a CD on here. So this is the hole, pretty much the size of the hole. Yeah, just a little bit bigger than the hole, and just packed it in there and taped around it so it doesn't fall out, and just have a screw holding the drivetrain part. So, I mean, oh, and what else I did was when I put this screw in right there, was I put a little glue in the drive shaft. So, because it doesn't really, it's not big and it's small enough. The screw isn't big enough for the hole, so I just put a little, maybe like a couple dabs of glue around so it just holds it tighter. But like that, I mean, I'm pretty stoked for my quadcopter to come in so I can mount this, and I mean, it works perfect. So, I mean, it moves around, but I mean, what gimbal doesn't move around like that? It's just sideways motion. I think this would be really awesome, having the quadcopter just fly right by the side of our boat. But yeah, just every time we have a Taiga RZ3 2012. Or I'm sorry, not a Taiga RZ3. It's a Taiga RZ2. There's a meet all the time in Wyoming. They there's over 50 to 100 over 100 boats there, and it would be awesome to get some video on of those boats there. So, but please like and comment if you guys have any ideas of how I could improve it. But I mean, this was just a 5-minute build. I just found some parts in my scrapnel from my axials, so I mean, it was just a 5-10 minute deal, so no biggie. But comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys.